Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Provost. It is a great honour and pleasure to introduce Sir Simon Donaldson to you. In the worlds of mathematics and theoretical physics, he is a household name, known and celebrated across the world for his innovative work in geometry, differential topology, and related subjects. Born in 1957 in Cambridge, Simon was educated first in Cambridge and later in Sevenoaks. His introduction to mathematics beyond the standard syllabus was in the context of yacht design, which was one of his interests for several years. It is clear that from an early age he was well aware of the utility of mathematics in marine engineering. Later, one of his grandfathers, a retired school teacher, bought him some mathematics books which helped him to learn more mathematics on his own. After leaving school, he studied mathematics at Cambridge, graduating with a BA in 1979. Next, he took part 3 of the mathematics tripos, but in 1980 moved to Oxford to begin his research career, first with Nigel Hitchin and later with Sir Michael Atiyah. This was an exciting time because there had been very fruitful interaction since 1975 or so between theoretical physicists studying the properties of Yang-Mills gauge field theories that are actually at the heart of the current standard model of particle physics, and mathematicians, especially algebraic geometers. Remarkably, Simon brought new ideas and techniques to discover novel properties of 4 manifolds and their topology. Indeed, I recall, probably in 1982, a conversation with Michael Atiyah after a seminar in Durham, where I was employed at the time. He mentioned with pride that he was having difficulty keeping up with his own research student. Simon was awarded the D.Phil in 1983 for his thesis entitled The Yang-Mills Equations on Kähler Manifolds. His work also astonished other mathematicians, leading soon after his D.Phil to the award of a Fields Medal at the 1986 International Congress of Mathematicians and election to the Royal Society in the same year. He was appointed Wallace Professor of Mathematics at the Oxford Mathematical Institute in 1985 and moved to Imperial College London in 1999. In 2014, he was also appointed permanent member of the Simons Centre for Geometry and Physics at Stony Brook. He has been recognized many times since 1986, including a Crayford Prize, a Shaw Prize, and a Wolf Prize, which gives an indication of the extremely strong and wide influence he has had over the past 40 years. He was elected to the US National Academy of Sciences in 2000 and knighted in 2012. Not content to rest on his early spectacular achievements, Simon developed a vast generalization of his work, leading to the Donaldson invariants of 4-dimensional spaces. Most importantly, the ideas that he used have sparked a number of important research directions in mathematics and physics, notably through the works of Edward Witten and others on quantum gravity. Clearly, Simon, who originally used ideas from physics to inspire results in mathematics, is now inspiring new generations of physicists. More recently, his work focused on finding a unique, uniform, best shape of constant curvature for higher dimensional spaces, analogous to the way that a lump of putty can be deformed into a unique spherical shape. This question had been open for more than 40 years and was only recently resolved by Simon and his collaborators. For 2-dimensional surfaces, the idea had been well understood for many years, with applications to architecture and nanotechnology. After receiving the 2014 Breakthrough Prize, the first time it had been awarded for mathematics, Simon remarked, rather modestly, "It has been my great good fortune that my career has spanned a period of exceptionally exciting developments in my field. Ideas and techniques from different areas, topology, physics, differential equations, geometry, have become interwoven in ways that no one would have predicted half a century ago. It's a privilege to have been able to witness this, and take some part in it. Simon has contributed strongly to the UK mathematical scene, not only by his discoveries, but also by supervising over 50 PhD students, many of whom are now leading mathematicians. His work has strongly influenced the faculty here at York, with Ian McIntosh, Graham Wilkin, and their PhD students all using Simon's foundational ideas. When asked about his motivation to do mathematics, he replied, "Sophisticated, modern mathematics is behind all branches of modern science, and we all use it every day without realizing it. For example, the technology for encoding digital photographs is based on complex mathematics. It's great to work in a branch of science that has such a range of applications. My own personal research is very fundamental in its nature and not so easy to relate to everyday concepts. But I am motivated by working in the universe of ideas, discovering fundamental mathematical facts and irrefutable truths about the way things are." Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Provost, Sir Simon Donaldson is a remarkable mathematician and an inspiration to us all. It is with great pleasure I now ask you to confer on him the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Well, it's my great pleasure to confer on you the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa. Congratulations.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a great pleasure to accept this huge honour from the University of York. Thank you to Professor Ed Corrigan for his kind presentation. And thank you to all who have been involved in the wonderful hospitality and immaculate organisation which has made this visit of my wife and me to this beautiful city such a memorable occasion and a chance to meet many friends, old and new. I would like to give my hearty congratulations to all the graduands here today. And I'd like to mention a quote from the renowned Russian mathematician Vladimir Arnold. Beyond his contributions to an extraordinary range of different branches of mathematics, Arnold was a prolific writer, writing across many different levels and for many different ages. So, as an aside, if you haven't encountered his work, I can recommend those to you. But the quote I would like to recall is not from his writings, it was from a discussion. This was perhaps 30 years ago, so the exact context is sort of lost to me in the mists of time. But what we were discussing, some person who had been trying to attain some goal in mathematics but had not succeeded. Now, why was this? Arnold said, this is what has remained with me over all these years, this was due to insufficient love of the material. Now, this has stuck with me because it, I think, conveys the essential quality required for a mathematician, far more than the kind of cleverness and quickness which maybe is associated with the trade by many people. And of course, while I'm talking about mathematics, I'm sure the same thing applies to all other fields as well. So to all the graduands today, I hope and trust that in your time in York, you've been able to cultivate, extend, and deepen your love of the material which you have studied. And I'm sure that this will be a gift and an achievement that will stand you in very good stead in all your endeavours to come. Thank you.